Start the recording. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Good, bad, ugly. I think this brightness is good. Yeah. Oh my god, I love the Loathing games. I played a little bit of Kingdom of Loathing. Played the shit out of West of Loathing. Fucking love that game. This game stealth dropped today. So, let's just get right into it. Fuck. It's how you move. Oh, look, we're already, it's just like right into it. Oh god, can I just get hit by a car? Oh! Oh no. All right, GG's, boys. It probably, you can't see anything interesting in that direction. Actually, you can't see anything at all with this magazine stuck to your face. You know what? That's fair. I completely understand that. This would probably be useful information if you could see it. I also cannot recommend West of Loathing enough. You hear the sound of a diner behind you. Maybe something there can help you with your little magazine on your face problem, or I could give up. Oh, fuck. It's killing me already. The writing in this game is so good. In all the Loathing games. This smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. So stupid. It's so stupid. This game's so dumb. You shouldn't bother anybody until you get this magazine off your face. The Nightingale welcomes all travelers. There's some kind of big glass and metal box here, but you can't actually see what it is. Is this table occupied? You can't be sure until you get the magazine off your face. You can feel a little sign here, but can't see what it says. Probably instructions for what to do in case of a magazine-related emergency. Hold on. Murph. I'm not talking to you until you wipe that look off your face. The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face? Bathroom's in the back. He points over to the right, as far as you know. This smells like pie. Try coffee, you'll like it eventually. That's true though. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing, yes, my face. I'm feeling this one. There you are. Leave the bathroom. If I remember, you can like play this game mostly without a keyboard or without your mouse, which means my hand can be under the blanket. Oh, they've got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs, or jukeboxes, as the kids call them. Neat. Hey, there's something in the coin return. Gain 1 meat. Play song. You insert your meat and it automatically changes it to the next record. A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey kitten, what town is this? Poughkeepsie. Are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City's turned into a real sawmill, so we boosted our jelly beans breezer for a weekend world of the hot potato. Oh, bourgeois, you make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite. Everything's Jake. Geez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you, a canceled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, I'll try that. This is how I feel. These flappers are too confusing to talk to. This is how I feel talking to that guy at work sometimes. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. The way these young women act these days with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles? It's scandalous. And those dances they do flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought prohibition would have been the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no sir. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays though. And that's the problem right there, this newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is it? Word is that anyway? Jazz. Think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. These two are still ranting about the problem with kids these days. Well, one of them is. Can I go back in the bathroom? You were just in there a few seconds ago. If you go in again, people will think you're weird. Some petty vandal has scratched the name Dan Bob into the surface of this table. Well, now that looks much better. I'm Ethel. I'm Etta. I'm Jane. I'm May Beth. Enter a different first name. Oh God, why is the category west of Loathing? Because this game doesn't have, no, it doesn't have the new one. This was such a stealth drop that they don't even have the category on Twitch yet. What is my name? Before my name was Yeller Swerve. But this Yeller Swerve's definitely dead, you know? He lived in the Western times. This is like the 20s. So like maybe Roarin Swerve? Cause like the Roarin 20s? Yeller Swerve the Third? That's actually pretty good. Because it would be an ancestor, right? Dapper Swerve? Yeller Swerve. I'm kind of liking Dapper Swerve. That's the word they used back then, right? Dapper? Dapper Swerve who? Oh no. The Great Swerves beat? Oh, Dapper Swerve. Yeller. The Third. There we go. Because, you know, the family name's still gotta be, this family name's still gotta be there. The family name is now Yeller. Let's see. Pleased to meet you. What can I get you? Can I get a cup of coffee? Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Yeah. Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. Got a letter for him. He wants me to help him with something. That's a reason, hun, but it's somebody else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you. I just really want to help. I got in some trouble back home. I'm searching for something, just seeking fortune. Mind your own business, Ethel. I got the perk guarded. Oh, of course, hon. Where are my manners? I'm sorry to pry. My curiosity just got the best of me. Nod and walk away. Is this like a Call of Cthulhu parody? I'm pretty sure it is. Because it's Shadows Over Loathing is the name of the game. And the other thing's called Shadows Over something, isn't it? Hey there, is there something particular interesting about that coffee? My first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, well, what do you think? I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Well, it's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah. I think I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Well, enjoy. The guy's still squinting at his coffee. Can I get a cup of coffee? You sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say so myself. That'll be one meat. Shoot, I'm flat broke. Well, that's a shame. Anything else? Nothing, just now. Thanks anyway. Meat only, no credit. Oh, man. Well, what is this up here? Character sheet. Okay, nice. Good eyesight. Oh, here's my perks. Basic humanity. Holy shit, that means you probably can lose your humanity. Physical armor. Ethel said the bus will be here any minute. Go out and wait for it. Prologue. I'm very excited for this. You pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris. CO, Murray's Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Dapper Swerve, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help. I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you're able, please. Your uncle, Murray. That guy's giving off big clown energy, and I don't like it. You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. Ocean City, 6 miles. What this bus lacks in comfort, it makes up for in unreliability. Drink red cola. Protect your family? Jesus Christ. Dude, West of Loathing 2 would slap. Probably you should ask the bus driver what's going on instead of just wandering off aimlessly into the night. You wouldn't make a dog walk 6 miles in this rain, no matter how bad it wanted to. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope, sorry about this, but we're out of gas. Ah, geez, you didn't fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas, plus 1 additional can. Swell. Why do I have to go get it? Well, I'd go myself, except for 2 reasons. Those being, firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Sigh. Well, alright then. This is a left-handed umbrella. I am left-handed, as it happens. But you aren't registered to my umbrella insurance. Nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use, though. Good luck. Why is the currency still meat? That's a good question. Oh, look, the gas station's right there? I like this. This makes me happy. This guy is a fuck. There's a little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose on it. This pump is full of water instead of gas. This gas pump is empty. Seems like just yesterday, this gas only cost 6 and 15/64 meat a gallon. Sigh, those were the days. This station seems to have run out of service. Hold on, I'm not done in there. Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Who are you? The miserable-looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Good to know it's not compulsory. Hi there. Her head turns very slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. You give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although I admit the circumstances aren't great. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? Hadn't noticed. I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway. Why can you make small talk? It's about as loud as me? Okay, I can turn it down a bit. Oh, fuck. Is that better? Hey, be nice, kitties. Oh, let's seen any good movies lately? Saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What did you think? It was very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? War in the Air? I didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forget the name, but it was terrible. His early works are his best, like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. So, so what's in Albany? Do you have family there? No, just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Haha. Okay, that's fair. Dude, the This game's fucking killing me. You know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. Never been there. Well, okay then. Okay. Okay, bye. Good luck. This field is extremely corny. Postcards. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. There's one object left on the snack shelf. I got cheese loaf. Ew, nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Weird that the cash register is pointed toward the front of the store. Loot it. Alright, 7 meat. It's mostly empty, but you find some loose change. Spark plugs. Use them. A bat? Empty oil cans. A whole pyramid of them. It promised snacks, but delivered only disappointment. An old baseball bat leaning against the wall. Okay, it auto-equipped it. Thaddeus the Sparrow? When you were 4 years old, Thaddeus flew into your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. Aww. Thaddeus is kind of fucking cracked. Okay, increases Moxie by 1. Oh, my luggage. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't unpack this right now. It's an empty gas can. It's a crude device, but it beats keeping your gas loose on the ground. Classic dirt water slugger. Yo, dirt water? With this, you can either take somebody out to the ball game or just take them out. The sign says employees only. Are you an employee? No. Well, since this place is out of business, it probably wouldn't hurt anything for you to go back there, I guess. Thank you. The honesty always pays off. If a broken radio can still be considered nice, this is a pretty nice radio. A desk presumably optimized, hold on, for doing gasoline-related business. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. This shelf smells like axle grease and old paint, probably because that's what's on it. The shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have any use for any of them, though. This shelf is full of old personal files. Or personnel files. Each object that you examine on this shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. Nothing else. Oh, there's another door here. Looks like this is the control for that car lift thing. Stand clear of lift before operating, Steve. You really want to know the story behind this sign. It's some kind of weird machine. The big tool chest, but all of the good tools have already been stolen. A fuse box. As advertised, this is a box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. That was a really cute little idle animation. That old flivver looks promising. It's a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. Nothing happens. Okay, I must need to find a fuse then. Oh, look. Look for fuse. You dig through the box and find a single unblown fuse. Wait. It's some kind of... Oh, I thought it said figure out why. Done. You should stand clear of the lift too. Dapper swerve. The car is missing its gas tank, but there's a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. Pour it in your can. 1/3 full gas can. There's nothing else of interest in the car. There's also no interest for a year if you'd like to buy it. I would not. Do it yourself. The writing for these games fucking kills me. Hey, I want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that y'all just barged into. Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right. So you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. My name's Dapper Swerve Yeller III. Howdy, I'm Elias. Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. Look around. Bears, gears, tears. There's a weird device on top of this box. 0% APR for 1 year. What's this funny looking thing? That's a duck call. What's it for? It's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. Bunch of spiders got in there. Now it sounds all scary when you blow it. I see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. What spiders? Good job. Fuck. Haunted duck call. You're pretty sure this duck call is haunted, but you can't remember the story of how I got that way. Oh, fuck. This game's killing me. Oh, fuck. There's so much here. Oh, look. Farmer Chekhov's house out back. Shares, class rings. Oh no. All these boxes are labeled bears. Ask about them. Are these boxes really full of bears? Nah, those boxes are all canned bears. I had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Got an item. Bibson's extra sweet pears. Gee, thanks. It bears repeating that there's still a lot of pears in here. The box labeled gears. What's with these boxes of gears? My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I'd keep them for her. That makes sense. These boxes are labeled tears or maybe tears. Ask Elias about them. Wait, are these boxes of tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither one of them in boxes. They don't make any kind of sense. A Kitchens Inc. brand kitchen sink. A collection of stains makes its home on the range. Oh God. There's a rifle hanging over the fireplace. Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yep. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle. Where I'm going, there aren't any varmints. There's vermin to be sure, and critters and such like that. But the almanac don't list any examples of a varmint qua varmint, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. No need to fret over it right now in any case. That gun is for later. Later? Yep. Much later. Huh, okay. These boxes are all labeled shares. What's in here? Stocks? Scissors? It's shears? A very large box, considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Nah, of course not. I just collect them is all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. That there's the collection trifecta. Huh, well, okay then. The door is locked with some kind of elaborate electric lock. What's with this door? Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room, who's left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. I see. The farmer's daughter's bedroom's door is locked. Door leads to the bathroom. Ask if you can use it. Can I use your bathroom? That's a debuff for sure. Sure, how'd you know that door was the bathroom, though? I've always had a knack for knowing which doors led to bathrooms is all. Well, good for you, I guess. Head in. Wait, the haunted duck call? Reduces an enemy's... Oh, it's a debuff thing. Reduce their stats when you honk at them. I didn't even read the stats on it. You can see your face into Elias's mirror, just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Dapper Swerve. Smile. Hey there, looking good. No, don't frown, because then I'm going to get a debuff, just like in the first game. A vicious clawfoot bathtub. This is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. Flush it. You flush Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. This is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Frown. Oh, what's wrong? Scowl. Why I oughta worry. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Cringe. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago. Freak out. Blah, blah. What the fuck? Oh, because the eyes are wide open. Close your eyes. I'll just assume this looks good. Go back to normal. Ah, there you are. Oh, wait. My face stays like that. Wait, this is great. Yeah, this is the face. This is the one right here. This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Ask where it leads. Where is the spittoon? You know there's gonna be one eventually. Where does this door lead, I ask you? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though. Doubt you'll find much use. A dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly. Since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what'd Simone call it? A nutrient-rich environment. Ornery little beast. Real territorial. Okay, I'll be careful. A tasteful arrangement of dried fronds. There's a loose floorboard here. Can I do something about that? A dusty old nightstand. Oh, nice. You find an old wallet in the drawer. 10 meat. It's a shelf full of pulp westerns. Take a look at one. The Outlaws of the Night. Buffalo of the Night. The Riders of Revenge. Sheriffs of Glory. Hey, this one looks like it's worth a read. You got an item. The Handgun's Tale. Drifters of the Purple Cactus. Rustlers of the Night. The Duel at Horse Thief Canyon. The Fist Fight of Cow Gulch. Oh, I remember Cow Gulch. The Showdown at Dry Canyon. Oh, I remember the Rattlesnake Arroyo. Bloody Gulch. Reckoning at Horse Thief Arroyo. Cattle Woman of the West. Rattlesnake Mine. I remember Rattlesnake Mine. Unlocks advanced trick shooting techniques. Unlike most old westerns, this one is written from the perspective of of a gun. Oh man, the story is pretty boring, but it contains some very technically complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques. Alright, so I definitely... Mysticality, I think, is what I want to go into here, if that's the gun tree. That Dust Devil's really kicking up some dickens under there. Let's drag it out. Are you sure? Chekhov said these things are pretty dangerous. Yes, I'm sure. Look at that little guy. Oh, fuck! I'm gonna die! I only have 1 AP. Oh my god! Alright, well. You should have listened to Chekhov, I guess so. Do I have a debuff for that now? I don't. Okay, so I'm not sure what I lost from losing that fight there. Pepper, you're really in the way, sweetie. Are you just gonna not move? Thank you. There's nothing on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. You take the gun and leave the socks. They don't look safe. Oh, fuck. Rusty pistol. You spend all that time cleaning your gun and the rain comes along and ruins it. Typical. Hello, Reichland. What the fuck? That scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be real aggressive. Show it you aren't scared. Hell yeah, brother. Honk. Right. Yeah, that scarecrow's fucking strapped, dude. Oh, fuck! Oh, that's right. I can only use that once per turn. Oh, and it tells you how much damage you'll take. Okay, that's kind of nice. Well, this should kill it. Yeah. A shoot crow. It's not, it wasn't a scarecrow. It was a shoot crow. Now it's just a regular scarecrow with a gun. This is so stupid. This thing's crow menacing days are over. It's an old tractor. There's an old rag shoved in where the gas cap should be. You pull the rag out and sniff the tank. Smells like there's a little gas left. Select it. You dip the rag into the gas tank, soak up all the gas, then wring it out into your can. Alright, 2/3 of a gas can. That tractor is the right most interesting thing in this part of the county. The barn doors are locked. You'd have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. Wait, what? The U-Haul you rented to move had its gas stolen? That sucked so much ass. So you're moving out? Yep. Finished packing. So now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. You've got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckoned I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Nice! So what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more. I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. Welcome to it. Thanks. Gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? You see, my kid's a real technical whiz. He built an auto-ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, might as well be a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked it in the barn. Ah, I see. You're welcome to try your hand against it if you've a mind to, but please be careful. Got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. You went to getting it and the gas cap was off, thankfully before you left their parking lot, and you're like, so y'all's gas is gone. They took 1/8 of the tank, which you imagine is a lot for a U-Haul. Holy shit! At least it was before you left. That would have been so ass if it just had to come out of your pocket. You have the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up again later. Go on in. Ugh, you have some recurring nightmares about searching for something in one of these. Oh, look, there it goes. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude that this is a machine turning hay bales into loose hay. A baleful pile of hay. Cabinet is rusted. This is just a painting of a bunch of tools. This must be the farmer's daughter's fishing's rod. She won't miss it, you assume. Oh my god. Deals your muscle +1. I think, yeah, all my stats are the same right now. Alright, so if fishing rods are a weapon, I think I might have to go with muscle. Okay, no, it's not. Yeah, Moxie is shooty. You just need mysticality to read this book. No hat. Alright, I'm unpacking my luggage. You weren't born in a barn and you're not going to move into one now? No way! It won't let me. No way! Hold on. If you open this thing in the rain, all your stuff will get wet. It'd be impolite to go through your stuff in somebody else's living room. Dude, this game is a fuck! A bathroom is not an appropriate place to unpack. Dude! You shouldn't unpack your bag in somebody else's room. Alright. Fine, fine. I know I'm supposed to use the rod, but I wanted to open the luggage. A watering trough for some long gone livestock. I'll test my fishing rod. You didn't catch anything, but it was good practice. You're not going to get past that thing without destroying it. Destroy it then! Honk. That shit sounds haunted. Zzz. Where is my health? I think I just have to like... No, it doesn't tell me what my health is. I mean, I guess I can know by looking at my stats, but like in combat, it does not tell me what my health is, I think. Oh, there you go. 10 health. Simone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. You've got enough XP to learn a new skill. Open the character sheet via the icon on the top right or hit C. Rest in parts. You might not be the sharpest tool in the drawer, but you're not the dullest knife in the shed. Your mysticality helps you... God, because I do need mysticality to read the... to learn my skill, but... You good eyesight. You can recognize the letter E from really far away. You know you're not supposed to wear plaid and stripes at the same time, but you're so cool that you can get away with it. Your moxie helps you look cool, move with grace and style, and deal damage with ranged weapons. Your mysticality helps you figure things out, sound smart when you talk, and deal damage with magical weapons, mostly utensils. Now let's just hit fashion sense since I'm using guns, I guess. Ooh, what is all this? Oh, look, look. 11? I mean, if this increases puzzle difficulty, I definitely want this shit at 11. Down is up and up is down. This is actually pretty cool. A pacifist mode? That's super fucking cool. Inverted Y-axis? Who the fuck would want this? This option is haunt. Woo! You will encounter so many spiders! Why is there a pacifist mode? Probably so you don't skip out on like dialogue by just fighting. Skip removes food, potion. Okay, no. Arachnophobia, arachnophilia, arachnophonia. It's a workbench for welding. Oh, nice. I wonder how arachnophobia works. That's a good question, especially with the duck call. Maybe, I'm sure we see a bunch of spiders. It's mostly tools you don't understand, but you do find some gloves. Those are automatically equipped. +1 hot armor. A pair of thick gloves designed to protect your hands from errant sparks caused by your negligence and lack of welding skills. It's a can of pears in a syrup the label describes as sickly sweet. This is a fishing rod used for fishing and definitely not for fighting. Yeah, the hot damage will be good against Dust Devil. Oh, look. You went through a lot to gain access to this can. Accept your reward. Victory is sweet. It's probably the lead that makes it sweet. You'd go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and your falling out of lost fever. This game is too much. There's nothing else to do with this tractor except maybe sit in it and pretend to be a farmer. Do that then. I hope I have time to plow some millet before it's time to feed the boars. Keep pretending to farm. Gotta trim the steers before sunup. I'm gonna harvest some rye, then reap my semolina. Time to reap some barley. Man, even pretending to farm is hard work. Keep pretending to farm. Oh no, I have to take the roosters. Haha, no, I meant to say I have to shear them. Better deworm the donkeys before the weather gets worse. Today seems like a good day to reap my sorghum. I have to, okay, this is definitely just randomly generated now. This is so stupid. This game's so stupid. Oh my god, no way. There's no way you can just farm XP here. Okay, time to till my soybeans. Okay, no, you can only get that little bit of experience. Yeah, it is pretty crazy how much writing there is and how it's all pretty smirk-worthy. Oh! The Dust Devil's got 10 health. Now I'm dead, though. Yeah. Things kind of buff. Elias is looking around and mumbling to himself as he checks off his mental to-do list. Tell him about the scarecrow. I had to beat up your scarecrow. Sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. But why'd you go and do a thing like that? It shot at me with a gun. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. All right. Oh, look, a turtle. The turtle is stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I am helping it. There you go, buddy. There he goes. I wonder if he's going to be in the back of Elias's farm now. Because that looks like that's where he's going. I guess not. Enjoy Blue Cola, the honorable choice. An old billboard from before the war. Looks like they drove this boxcar out here and then took the track away, but someone must have hated this boxcar. West of Loathing is getting a scathing 7 out of 10 review. An open fire in an enclosed space. Classic. Hey, there's something in there. Reach in and grab it. This is not the indicated use of those gloves, you know. So dumb. This guy's cooking. Some incomprehensible glyphs are scrawled on the wall of the boxcar. There's a partially full gas can nestled in the piles of garbage. You pour the gas into your own can, then hide the empty can behind some of the garbage. You got an item, 133% full gas can. Ooh, there's something shiny in this pile. It's an old class ring. Makes everyone think you attended SIT or mugged someone who did. A tarnished class ring from the Seaside Institute of Technology, adorned with a blue jewel supported by a pair of tiny carved badgers. This guy's cooking. You probably shouldn't root through that guy's knapsack without asking him first. A cheerful-looking hobo tootles idly on a harmonica. Hi there. Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, the whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbor. Aw, that's nice. Either that or they're all trespassers who'd better get off of my property. Ha, I'm just joshing you, friend. Come for some jerky? What kind? Clam! It's a local delicacy. Huh. Sure, I'll have some jerky. Always nice to get a gift from a kindly stranger, but it's especially nice when that gift is dried flesh. There you are. Can't abide this stuff myself like eating a dried slug, but saltier. This fella jerked a clam? Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a little bit weird. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored at gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yup, real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. You ever think of going back? They only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I head back for a visit once they built the second one, though. Huh. He rode a railboat. Do you live here? Not permanent-like, but I've been camped out here for a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back. If you care to test your mettle, I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might take a pretty good club once he gets it off of you. Oh. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. Figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall. I've never heard of that phrase. Is that like through the grapevine? Similar. Okay, see you later. See you later, old Howie. Okay, well, it's time to eat this fucking clam jerky. You gnaw on the jerky until the gnawing is done. The swallowing, too. The door is extremely heavy. There's a carving on the trunk of this tree. It says, Howie loves playing the harmonica. That's a good carving. Somebody has placed a sheet of filthy linoleum on the ground here in an effort to lend legitimacy to this outdoor kitchen. The stew in this pot is beyond help, but you could probably salvage the ladle. Hey, this isn't a ladle, it's a spatula. No wonder the stew's so messed up. Let's see, the spatula's been used hard and cleaned never. One of those newfangled indoor-outdoor refrigerators. Somebody left a perfectly good mason jar full of gasoline in here. 166% full gas can. You were hoping for an outdoor dining room, but there's just woods in that direction. Take the bull by the horns. Uh-oh, it's that railroad bull Howie told you about, although railroad minotaur would probably be more accurate. Only got 7 health. So if I do this... Oh, its stats can only be lowered to 1. They don't go lower than that. Urgh! You beat the Minotaur. Thaddeus the Sparrow grows stronger. A 1911 Ford milk crate for wheels. That model never really seemed to take off. Oh, look, it has a gas can on it. 200% full gas can. The only thing in that direction is trees, and they're not even interesting. What does the bird do? It buffs me. Howdy, Howie. Well, I dealt with that railroad bull for you. You did? Well, that's a real service to the hobo community. I ain't got anything to offer you as a reward, but I surely won't forget this. No problem, Howie. Is he gonna evolve into Thaddeus the Pharaoh? Who knows? Hero? I got a ring. Tell him about the ring you found. Hey, a 17 SIT ring. I've got one of these in faux emerald, but not a faux sapphire one like this. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. All yours, is it worth anything? Nah, not to a jeweler or a pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-karat gold on the stones made of glass. Collector would give you 30 meat for it, such as myself. If you're interested in selling it, you can just have it. Thank you. That's right generous. He admires it a bit more, then slips it into the pocket of his overalls. Don't mention it. I don't need meat. I definitely can't beat that fucking dirt devil still. There's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. Historic site at this exact spot on the 13th of October, 1908. The state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T, purchased by Hiram O'Crollins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. So apparently that woman you talked to a few moments ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Swell. Everything about this is great, and you aren't regretting this trip before you've even arrived. Go on about your normal, non-haunted day. Leave this scary plague behind. There was something that needed Moxie. Oh, that's right. It was... Or no, I needed Mysticality. That's right. I never found the tube. Maybe the tube's in... Oh! This pump is full of water instead of gas. Can I fish in it? This is so stupid. You should have known there weren't any fish in there. You can see the entire thing from here. Oh, it's the turtle. This turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. Oh! Turt? Turt's a good name. What should I name him though? You know, I want to give him a tough name. Like something tough, like Bruiser. Or like baseball. Name him Ronald? What? Because all Ronald does is defend? Ronald the Turtle? That was good. This Buck's... Yeah. On the bus now. Talk to him. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? You show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, this can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. You ready to hit the road? Oh, God, not quite. I'll be with you in just a minute. So you're the no stone unturned type, huh? I respect that. Just let me know when you're ready. No rush. I'll be right here waiting in the pouring rain. I feel like there's got to be more. I got to be missing something, right? There's still so much to do. I probably should have upped my Mysticality with my stat. Like when I upgraded my stats. So I could have done this thing in here. Well, that probably would have only gotten me the hose. A terrifying... it's that terrifying plaque. I already did that. And then, yeah, I probably needed to upgrade my mysticality. Because I don't think there is anything else I can currently do. But also, like, yeah, see, I could, if I upgraded my muscle, I could have done this. I wonder what's in there. Huh. Topeka? You've heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. I don't know, where are you from? I just want to exhaust all of his dialogue again. Okay, no, that's it. Oh, Howie's knapsack. This knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. That's been here since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. If you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to it. You inspect the bag. It appears to be latched shut with one of those puzzles made out of bent nails and steel wire. Howie's wasn't just harmonica-ing Dixie. Okay, so I need to find something that will increase my moxie. Oh, wait, each round. Oh, okay. Okay, so Ronald the Turtle is just another familiar. You're not moving into an old boxcar, so there's no point of unpacking here. Oh, Moxie. Yeah, because I don't need the strength. First, by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you are unclean both inside and out. That's fucking deep. Ah, there isn't a puzzle you can't solve, except maybe a puzzle harder than this one. Unfortunately, the bag is pretty much full of trash. You do find a small key in the bottom, though. Huh. Okay. Cabinet desk drawer. Okay, perfect. I wonder if I can, like, kill the Dust Devil now, because I have some pretty good damage. Let's check out... Fuck, the drawer is this way in the gas station. Unlock it. Okay, the fifth drawer contains a hose with a nozzle on it. That's way less boring than you expected. The little silver key falls into a hole in the floor and disappears. A length of vulcanized rubber hose with a Romulanized nozzle on the end. I know! That was a lot of words, huh, Salt? Pump some gas. You got an item 233% full gas can. Wait, what does it say? This pump is empty, which you already knew because you're the one who emptied it. Oh, Salt. Because now I'll deal 5 damage each turn. It's got 10 health. Oh, but it attacks first. Did I miss? Also, yeah, I'm gonna bleed out. Fuck. Okay, so maybe with Ronald the Turtle. Ronald might come in clutch here. Yeah, exactly. Oh no! Ronald is bummed out because Swerve was defeated. You should have listened to Chekhov. I don't think I can beat this Dust Devil. Did I? Yeah, all that stuff auto-equipped. Oh well. I think that's all I'm gonna get out of this first area. That's pretty good though. I feel like I did a lot of stuff here. I feel like I got a lot of stuff. He takes the can and empties it into the bus's tank, and with that, we're on our way. All aboard! Climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. Exactly. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street. You realize your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Oh, what? All ashore? What's going ashore? Thanks for traveling, Willis Busco. Cola Wars surplus? There's Murray's Antiques. The bus stop. Sail, sail, sail. Going out of business. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi. Pleased to meet you. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? Sure. You flipped Gus some meat beams. Thank you very much, Dapper Swerve. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. Hobos are definitely going to be significant later. There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. Gus smiles at you and continues to enjoy getting rained on. The army surplus store is closed for the night. Trash can. Find a discarded bottle of cologne. This bottle of cologne was inexpensive to begin with, and throwing it away didn't make it any more valuable. The note on the door says, please. I think this store sells broken glass and drafts. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. This trash's reach has exceeded its can grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized this streetlight. The door to the newspaper office is locked and the windows are boarded up. Looks like print really is dead. You'd have thought it at least 7 or 8 more decades left. Secure Beerus, building and loan. It's late. The bank is closed. Can't see anything interesting within walking distance of the section. Oh wait. Somebody has scratched some weird symbols into the sidewalk here. Those are the same symbols that were in the bus. Or not in the bus, in the train car. The bell over the door jangles as you walk. Oh, Mary, antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up at you as you enter. Oh, hi. You must be Dapper Swerve. We don't have any customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in. I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac, as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in a kind of ominous... You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? Wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, it's gonna take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. Explain away. We don't have a lot of time now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you to the back room, furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, you know? Cursed. You serious? You gotta be kidding me over there. Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. No joke. That's what our real job here is. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back? That's the long short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Well, absolutely. I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Great. You hear the shop door open, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet her. Oh, I can use the guarded response. Just hi. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry her luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? You can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through the door to the back room. Great, I could really use some sleep. There's nobody you need to call right now. There's nobody at this desk. Hey Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. The icon hides that it's a massive afro or something. This desk is a mess. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I mean, won't. Bump. Bump. Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need to do before the night's over. Wow, a mission already? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left. It turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight, but since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say there's literally no time except for the present. What? As in there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down at the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It would be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Ah, jeez. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby! That's definitely afro hair. It's gotta be afro hair. Go to the newspaper office with Dapper Swerve and help her get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey. Heave a grumpy sigh. Let out a tired sigh. Heave a grumpy sigh. All right, fine. You said it's a hat, a cursed hat. According to the readout, yeah, a men's fedora probably. And I'm supposed to what? Just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. Well, okay. Oh, it's not an afro. Gabby grins and gives you a thumbs up. Gab with Gabby. Everything good, Gabby? It's all of the berries. Chew the fat. How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal? Oh, it coincided. Gabby was just looking at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. I had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, we're going to need some muscle for this. And Gabby says, Gabby has several muscles, strong ones. And that was that. And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then. Chew some more fat. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country. No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in. Keep shooting the breeze. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh, yes. All of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great-great-great-grand Gabby came and popped just some blocks over there. Or two-popping, as they would say. Haha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby? Haha. Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. Oh, God. Okay. I think this is just looping now. Yeah. Gabby is quite the character. Oh, a little kitty cat. You don't have time to play games right now. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. Modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. A white cat is snoozing on an old towel. What's this cat's name? Calliope. Murray got her a couple of years ago. Scritch behind the cat's ear. You give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She'd love those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some tomorrow. They have them at Cola Wars Surplus next door. This is a good little cat. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. That door's definitely going somewhere later. Jessica's not going to let you sleep until you get that hat. You take the deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Handwritten note on the desk. The note says, Robson. First, Hyndon the Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's going to karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? You see the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. The note says, Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the prohees. Beck, under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Where's the water cooler? The big heavy water cooler, and it's got something to hide. Hey, look, a trap door. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I can fish in the water cooler. They should really provide cups for it. You got an item, handful of clean water. Pure water, untainted by even a container. You're an ally who is on fire. Jesus Christ. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pouring yourself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey. A few months ago, somebody decided this coffee wasn't good enough to drink. You apparently disagree with the decision. There's a half-finished document in the typewriter. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have all been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report it cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by the government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Let's see what's on the old AP feed today. Charles Lindbergh cooked stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, say local children. Today's winning racehorses. Grizzler's mother, too much corn, and Howitzer jacket. Today's list of banned dances. The chutney slider, the dirty blitz, and the upside down tango. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. Says Dempsey in interview. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says, you'd think he could have left a better tip. Parisian bars declare independence. Claim debauched tavern as a sovereign city-state. This game has so much writing. Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. The left one is engraved. Always check. And on the right one says, your sources, it really makes you think. Oh, God. So fucking stupid. This game's so stupid. There's a pink slip on the desk. Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. There's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter. Instead of just talking to you in person? Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Aw, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler. What's that all about? There's nothing left in there except the dregs of the dregs, and your standards aren't that low. Is that anything specific you want to look up? Okay. Oh, look. What date would you like to look at the archives for? October 14th, 1908. Tragic accident, certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday. This is, what's-her-name's death. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O'Crollins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e., a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately, Mr. Crollins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. Nasty old leftovers. Oh, wow, that's really good. You don't know what went into this bag, but you know that the only thing that's ever going to come out of it is a congealed mass of foul goo. Looks like Venable made good on his threat. Nothing. We'll search through it. Nothing. Venable must have taken all his stuff out before smashing it. It's a calendar from 11 years ago. Take a closer look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. All right, let's check out that date. The top story from that date is the Ocean City's comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great for everybody. Some kind of complicated looking control panel. The control panel is a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. Leave it alone for now. Underground press. Literally, there's still a newspaper left in it. It's an you got an underground newspaper. This was printed in a secret underground newspaper office. Read that. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind? Interesting. Hi, Gabby. How's it going? It sounds like a cat meowing. Uh-huh. Something around here seems pretty fishy, and it's these two moist fellas standing between you and that abandoned hat over there. Pull this lever. Push the green button. You hear a motor starting up somewhere. You pull the lever with a very pleasing kerchunk, and the motor noise turns into a sort of loud, windy whine. A yellow light is glowing on the console. Push the red button. Oh, man. Okay, so green button. Pull the lever. Turn the knob. Oh, God. The options on the knob range from A to G. Hit F. You click the dial into place, and the noise turns into a sort of shuddering growl for a second before the orange light flashes briefly and the entire machine shuts down. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could just trial and error this pretty easily. Oh. And how? What were those things anyways? Oh, I skipped the dialogue on accident. Where did they go? Oh, I didn't. You see a thin 3-ring binder on the desk. The manual for the pneumatic tube system. If you had enough pneumatic action for one evening, you decide to leave it be. Let's see. I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will give you the axe and set you on fire. P.S. How do you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. It's a very old manhole cover. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. Terribly cursed fedora. A simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. Nothing good can come from this. Oh, look, it's, what's his name? This must be Charles Wallace. Pleased to meet you. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. Keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectotron and the uncursing machine, too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. Ah, it's nothing, really. What is it? What is this about an uncursing machine? Oh, I only built the thing. Can't tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. In a real traditional sense, yep. Alright, well, where is it? Where is the uncursing machine? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? It's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense, but, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together you'll lift the curse from that hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleaned relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. So we're psychonautsing into curses? This is fucking crazy. Sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine. No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of that curse? See, curses are like energy. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But it's for how you change a curse. Well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more a Newton-Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your conscience inside it. Sounds safe. I'll do that. This is so fucking cool. What the fuck? I heard thy call, death. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now. I will find in another. A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Yes. Et in Arcadia ego, even in Arcadia, there is death. Even in paradise, there is a killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here. Aye, Cutter. There has been a Mordor. What knowest thou of Mordor? That I did not do the Mordor, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tellings the truth. One of us always lies. And the third of us does not speaking at all, but honks. If I find in thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save in thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. This is so stupid. Look at what's going on back there. Which tree has done the mortar today? Beacon thee to the first tree. I say I did not do the mortar. I also say I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tells the truth. One of us. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to Mordor. Then whose? Look for my brother. Lead me not astray. Thy brother speakens of 3 brothers. This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin' in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin' since then? No, sire. Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. I, a Mordor, with perversions at its source. Speak to me of these perversions. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tell in me? I am troubled by the Mordor of it. By the Mordor, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter. I have no doubt. I now make like a tree. I do not honkin, sire. I swear in upon it. Never hast thou honkin? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in my eyes. Well. Holy shit. I think it's this one. I say I did not do the murder. Also I say thou lie about honkin tree. What say? Thy brother honkin not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do murder in the wood. Aye, thou hath the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee whilst I making my escape. Goodbye, cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run? Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will hath grown so tall and strong, thine axe will never fall in me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer! This game is so fucking stupid. Big rot in the wood today. Cutter and wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Upgrade. Uncursed fedora. This hat is clean, both spiritually and laundrily. What just happened? We went to the curse plane. Obviously. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of gal who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do. It'll do. Oh god. Game's so good. I love this. I love this to death. That door to nowhere again. How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter. That was me, I guess? And these talking trees? And one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Okay, good. How is this helping find Murray? Hey Jessica, not to dispute the importance of collecting these weird artifacts or anything, but I'm worried about Uncle Murray. How is this helping find him? Oh, I guess I didn't really explain that. See, the Detectotron 1000 is new. We only really got it running after Murray disappeared. He always searched out artifacts in more hands-on ways. Research, networking, following rumors, that kind of thing. That last artifact he went after could be basically anywhere, but the Detectotron only detects the nearest artifact. I see. So you figure if we pick them up in order, eventually we'll get to the one he was looking for. Right. I wish to hell he'd left a note about where he was going, but I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he just rushed off all excited like a kid in a toy store. That's Murray for you. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, that tracks. I didn't read it. What did it actually say? Basically, just asked if I could come visit him because he needed help with something big and he knew I had an adventuresome spirit. Adventuresome spirit. Yeah, that's Murray, all right. I haven't seen him in ages. I mean, I only ever saw him at Crimbo, and sometimes he came with us when we went camping in the summer, but after I moved out to go to college, we kind of lost touch except for birthday cards. But you dropped everything to come see him? I wasn't carrying anything of value? To see crazy Uncle Murray again? Of course! Does he still do that trick where he pulls 5 meat out of your ear? What? Ew! Yeah, it was super gross. I loved it when I was 10. Well, I bet he'll do it if you ask him. If you can find him. Yeah, here's hoping. It's the Beans Ease! Oh, look, so you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes, Gabby flaps all of the time. Gabby's parents flap too, and Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8 oh, right, goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby. And previous ones too. It's okay, don't worry too hard. It's okay, don't worry too hard for to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to bed. Oh, look. Is it finally time to unpack? Oh. Finally time to get unpacked and get some sleep. You're dead tired, but you shouldn't sleep in these wet clothes. The shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's an old rag doll on top of the shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Walk away from the shelf. A television set. You've heard of these. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Damn. What the heck? You stamp out the flame, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. You got an item, stamp from Murray's letter. How do I correctly pronounce tchotchkes but not half the English ones? Don't worry about it. The stamp from the letter Murray wrote you was the only survivor of your luggage inferno. It's got a picture of a cute dog on it. Weirdly, it isn't even charred. Oh. You are very ready for this day to be over. A dream about school. Oh my god. These dorm beds are so uncomfortable. It's a poster of my favorite literary ghost. Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Hello! Nice face you got there. Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. Sorry, I don't know. It's alright. I'll figure it out eventually. Leave them. How's it going? Oh, same thing. Check the first one. You open the first locker to reveal a thriving colony of ants. The second locker is full of peanut butter. The third locker contains a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Fourth locker is empty. The fifth locker is filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. The sixth locker opens onto the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly, so as not to suffocate. There isn't a seventh one. I said check the seventh one. I said there are only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker. Now. Okay, geez. You look in the 7th locker. It's filled with old school papers. They've all got your name on them. They're year papers. How I Spent My Summer by Dapper Swerve Yeller III, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Underneath the pile of school papers you find, ugh, overdue library book. You checked this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. Dude, this song's kind of going off. The only way to interact with your inventory during a dream is if you had convinced Freddy to hold it for you at the exact moment you went to sleep. I did that though. No, you didn't. I did. I asked Freddy to hold all my stuff and he said yes. You don't even know, Freddy. Oh, fuck. This is so stupid. You're dreaming, so it probably isn't safe to look too closely at your character sheet right now. Our founder, Bronworth Gorvunculus III. This lady looks friendly. Hello there, you must be... She flips through the book on her desk. Ah, here we are. Yeller the Third. Dapper Swerve Yeller the Third. Say it, don't spray it. That's my name! Don't wear it out! I'm your academic advisor. Time for you to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Oh, I get it. This is where I pick a character class. Oh, I get it. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. Cheese Wizard? Oh my god. Now then, it looks like there's an advanced kicking and throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have overview of curd conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, weird time signatures 504. This course is for jazz agents. I gotta be a jazz agent. Masters of syncopation and improvisation. Jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attacked with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time. That sounds like what I want. Alright, you're a jazz agent. The name's Yeller the Third. Dapper Swerve Yeller the Third. Now then, just the minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Cryptobotany? Applied in... I minored in the psychology of rocks? As a psychogeologist, you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. As a cryptobotanist, you're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. As an insectologist, you're an expert on the bugs and the birds and the bees and such. Yes, except for the birds part. I gotta be a psychogeologist. Absolutely. You know how to break open rocks and steal their secrets. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. Or how would I go about doing that? He smiles and points at the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of the dream. Just go through that door. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, the abyss. You could gaze into it for days. Well, nice lady at the desk says that this doorway leads back to your waking life. Oh, wow. This is a lot. Gather crafting ingredients from rocks. How much experience do I have right now? I have 45? Rhythm in your blood. Oh, maybe I'll get... Oh, I think I'm gonna get this first. Because this will increase how much experience I get. Bend the truth for the fun and profit. Bend the truth for fun and profit? It doesn't count as lying if you do it for a really good reason. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for wear. Dude, the music in this game is really good. Morning, how'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Aw, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front. If you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandma, I'll be alright. Thanks anyways. Well, once you've got to sleep the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at the local speakeasy at the back of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues? Okay, what am I looking for? It appears to be a watch of some kind, a pocket watch, or maybe a wristwatch. I can't be certain. A watch and the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for your expenses too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Start your search for the cursed watch at the speakeasy. Gabby has readiness for action. Gabby grins and gives you a thumbs up. Gabby is a good friend. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. Okay, yeah, Gabby is still with me. Dozens of nearly identical books about nearly identical rifles. There's a lot of ordnance for a civilian shelf. You'd think there'd be a law against this kind of thing. Dangling bags for army stuff. The proprietor stands behind the counter. Hey there. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel Wood. I'm ambivalent about war. Oh yeah, sure, war's okay. I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast. Herschel's expression doesn't change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. What's the story with those grenades? Oh, they're probably fine. Why doesn't the Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then? He looks at the grenades, then at you. Say, how'd you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? He hands you a bunch of grenades. Got an item, dubious Cola Wars grenade. Just try them out next time you get in a fight. And when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. Let's see here. I mean, I definitely want to keep this crowbar. Cola Wars Haversack. Plus, oh wow. Cola Wars ration cigarettes. Can you believe they used to issue cigarettes to soldiers and that they still do and probably will for like 50 more years? Bad for you, despite what the radio advertisements say. Dented bugle. It's like they say, a broken bugle still plays Reveille twice a day. Expired seltzer. Trench spork? These were issued to Cola War soldiers who didn't deserve a decent spoon or a decent fork. Oh, government issued sardines. I needed these. The expiration date on these has been scraped off, probably because it's so far in the future that people would be too distracted by the idea of flying cars to actually eat the sardines. Grant's combat skill, Orchestra Strike. Oh, perfect. I have enough for both of these things. This book taught Cola Wars soldiers that although words can never hurt an enemy combatant, extremely loud orchestra noises definitely can. You study the ways in which the army uses controversial music to demoralize and injure enemy soldiers. It's kind of funny what counted as controversial music when this manual was written. There's an appendix full of charts of frequencies and which bones they'll shatter if you play them loudly enough. You could memorize it you could memorize it if you took the time. Not right now, maybe later. A standard issue blue cola grenade of questionable integrity. You didn't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now. Curious, the postmark says 18th of April 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple of weeks ago. Let's see. What accessory do I have on right now? These. I need one more mysticality. Do I have anything? What's? I swear I had some snack that increases mysticality. Here we go. You open the can. Using the can opener, you keep hidden in your sock in case of a can-related emergency and eat the sugary pears. Sweet. Too sweet, in fact. And then I can equip these. And then I can read this. Oh! Okay, I got of advanced shooting techniques. I need 5 mysticality. Oh no! You can't artificially boost your stats to complete the check. Oh no, you can. Why is it 5 now? It used to be 3, right? I thought it was 3. All right. It's fine. I have a combat skill now. It's fine. Oh god, can I get hit by a car and die again? Oh, it missed. Okay, you can't get hit by cars anymore. Auga! Auga! Frisco frights. This morning at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, the city of Frisco was rocked by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which science has not yet agreed upon a method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated at as many as 500, though that number will certainly increase due to the fires currently raging across the city. There have also been strange, scattered reports from witnesses who claim to have observed unusual phenomena, such as beams of black light, subsonic laughter, and soul-rending nightmares. Though our editors wish to point out that the Frisconians are known for their fondness of psychedelic intoxicants. You gain extra XP for learning new things from the newspaper archive. Well, that's ominous. Okay, so now I should be able to get this. I don't think there are any rocks in here. Frisco do be wildin'. It do be. It really do be. Okay. I gotta keep an eye out for rocks. Since I know how they feel. In the daylight, it's clear this bank has been closed for some time. The door in the bank is fastened with 3 locks. That is the maximum possible level of security. What about 4 locks? In 1928, 4 lock systems are still dismissed as unachievable liberal fantasy. Look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for first. How much stuff can be under a welcome mat? There's a key to the bank's front door, as it turns out. The security at this place is inconsistent. Use the key. Sneaky Pete. The door's locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the great hound Cerberus, 3-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of the 3 heads has a name: Felix, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw. Unlock Sneaky Pete. Oh god, that's strange. The key turns over and over in the lock, but nothing happens. Sneaky Pete. Something sneaky about this Pete, alright. The key fits in the hole alright, but it's a labyrinth in the cylinder. You turn and hear click after click, but nothing results. The head of Felix lets the key inside easily enough, but offers up incredible resistance when you try to turn it. Heracles would have to use up all 12 labors just to get this thing going. Secure Boris. Hold on, I think a cat's scratching at a door. Alright, kitties are safe. Weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious looking door. Walk away. Because I just remembered I need to feed the cat the sardines. Feed her. Government issue sardines. You open the can of sardines. Calliope immediately wakes up, devours the entire can, and then purrs as she licks the remaining oil from your fingers. Looks like you've made a friend. New cat unlocked. You can now pet Calliope to receive a boon. You give her a nice scritching and she purrs as she goes back to sleep. Calliope's affections have reinforced you against the slings and arrows and mice and birds of the world. Aww. Look at that little kitty. Oh, look at this little kitty. You can't see her. She's just off camera. Flippy tricks. Fingertips. A little panel slides open near the top of the door and narrowed eyes regard you through it. Fishy drinks? No. The little window slams shut. Rats. Flippy tricks? No. Damn. Fingertips? No. Nuts. 50 snacks? Flapty back? Fiddlesticks? I guess. Come on in. You better not be a pro-he. Even know what a pro-he is. Oh no. The spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time. Dude, this guy's going off with the spoons. A milky-eyed sot. Turns his head towards you and smiles. I'm all out of meat. Believe his milkiness. Talk to him. He looks up as you approach, but doesn't stop shaking. Hello. He grins. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Dapper Swerve. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm fancy Dan the cocktail man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. How do you happen to know what time? Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. And he left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the cocktail man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? From the mob guys we always get it from. Whence is the hooch coming? Fancy Dan smiles. The old refrigerator factory. Let's see, how do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks. Oh, Rom napkin, here. Takes that napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin? Napkin? The Ocean City napkin map. This crude map of Ocean City has been hastily scrawled onto a cocktail map. As you take the napkin, Dan points to one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street, so if you go out of the alley and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Plunkett Street, fridge factory. You don't have a map of the area. You can open it by clicking the map icon. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house. Sure. What do you have to drink around here? Beer. I'll have a beer then. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. The bartender pours you a beer. Bottoms up. You drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. Beer buzz. You fortified your resolve with a pint of beer. Leave. Hey, it's the fishmen. Wait, aren't those the fishmen from the Watchful Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Say hello. Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat it, hun. We're off the clock. Didn't realize you could talk. Talk about anything you like. Dickens, Flaubert, the Brontes. Can you tell me about the Brontes? I think their books are too long. Can you tell me about Flaubert? I think his books are too long. Can you tell me about Dickens? I think his books are too long. What books are the right length? None. Okay, this was helpful. Enjoy your drinks. They don't want to be disturbed, and you already sent them through a pneumatic tube once. I can't ask him about the spittoon. Maybe I can right now, actually. Yes. Hey, Dan, your spittoon is kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby. The spittoon is for spitting in. That's gone out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are already available anyway. No, that's a bona fide historical artifact. What, really? That's right, belonging to a famous adventurer from Frisco just before the turn of the century. Really? Who? Well, nobody exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Muffler Fumperdink. Strong theory because there's one thing we know about that cat, that he loves spittoons. But the other people say it belonged to a fellow by the last name of Thurnlion. And a whole lot of other people claim it belonged to a whole lot of other people. But there's one thing we know for sure about the spittoon. Whoever it was, they didn't use it for spitting into. They wore it as a hat. What? Ew, gross. Alright? They sure got some weird stuff back then. Yeah, no kidding. That's my hat. That belongs to my family. This guy doesn't care about anything except the bass line. This lady seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. This guy has been infected with Charleston fever. People are obviously on a first date, and you shouldn't bother them. These symbols again. It's weirdly responsible of this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. See what's in there. Gauze pad. And activated charcoal briquette. Lady is making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. The player piano trills a tune. Won't budge, must be barged up from the other side. Damn, this place is cooking. Speakeasy, friends. Map. This is so cool. Oliver's place. Hobo nods pleasantly as you pass and tips his battered hat to you. Howdy, miss. My name's Newton Mack. I ain't been able to find any work in town. Any chance you could spare 7 meat so's I can buy some caviar? I'd be really grateful. Caviar, not just say a sandwich? Well, aim high, I figure. I don't know what I'd call 7 meat caviar, but it isn't aiming high. A little short, sorry. Well, can't fault you none. Times are tough all around. Good luck to you. Refrigerator factory. It's the Beans Ease. This toll booth was obviously stolen and dragged here. These folks look like they're here for some serious business. Whoa there, kiddo. This is a private party. Club members only. Yeah, like you said, club members only. What kind of club is it? It's the fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Pop bum egg? Never heard of it. How do I join? What are you, thick? I'd have thought it was obvious, pal. You give us your meat. How much? 500. Yeah, 500 meat. Clancy, I told you to knock off the repeating business. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? Ha! You could try panhandling with the other bums over in Goldthwaite Park. Where's that? Just north and west of here. You can't miss it. Yeah, you can't miss it. For the love of Mike, Clancy, dry up. You notice a strangely discolored patch of curb next to a sewer gate. The concrete appears to have absorbed a significant quantity of magical sewer energy. Select a sample. It's strange. Stone like this is normally only found close to ley line intersections and sewers, and ley lines are very different. And sewers and ley lines are very different things, almost the opposite things. Glowing ooze. Curious. Ooh, it's a crud-covered statue, filth-drunt statue, grime-covered statue, crap-spattered statue. The park groundskeeper is inspecting a clipboard with the panicked paralysis of someone who has so much work to do that he can't do any of it. Hi there, is something wrong? Huh? Oh, sorry, miss. I don't want to seem rude, but I'm too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place by myself, and there's about a million things to do. Well, I could use a little extra pocket meat. How about I help out? That'd be great. Except that new city regulation disallowing hiring random part-timers. Since this is a municipal park, only official government contractors are allowed to work here. There's a law against side quests? Why? Just to be a thorn in my side as far as I can tell. Not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything. You got a kind of cagey look on your face when you said that. Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous, but that isn't even half. And I submitted a request for help weeks ago and still haven't heard anything back. Well, you're in luck. I just happen to be an official government contractor. That'd be terrific. I'm going to need some proof of that. Show off your muscles. Trick him. Lie through your teeth. What, you don't believe me? I'm hurt. I'll have you know I was recruited by Mr. Johnson himself. Who? Johnson from Parks and Rec? Jeez, man, don't you know your own department? He'd be outright dismayed to hear. Oh, that Johnson. No, that's fine. No problems here. Great, what do you need me to do? Well, that depends. What kind of contractor are you? An exterminator. I'm late for an official meeting. I'll come back afterwards. I'm an exterminator. Oh, great. We've got some real trouble at our Lepidopteritorium. Your butterfly zoo. Bunch of horrible monsters got it. I'm afraid they're going to hurt the butterflies. Some of them are rare and expensive. Can you describe these monsters? Nope. I very deliberately did not get a close look at them. The groundskeeper unlocks the maintenance shed behind him. Can't promise there's anything you'll need in here, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy. Sounds awful, but alright. Plate of homemade cookies. This has more charm than those newfangled factory-made ones. Maintenance overalls. Ooh, a pair of spare overalls. You can tell they're spare because they say spare on the name tag. Okay, yeah. Those are just equipped. They're durable and comfortable, but they wouldn't be appropriate for a fancy gala. Luckily, you're unlikely to be invited to any fancy galas. A shelf laden with miscellaneous junk. Oh, nice. Paperclip, fuse. From multinational treaties to 4th grade homework assignments, the humble paperclip has dutifully girded our sheaves since whenever the humble paperclip was invented. It's a shelf full of various herbicides and weed-killing chemicals. Park maintenance logs. They wouldn't be interesting even if you weren't just pretending to work here. Botanical garden, statue plaza, fountain plaza. I need to go to the Lepidopterium. No fishing. I'm gonna fish. There's a little sign not pictured that says, please don't throw meat in the fountain. It gets real gross. It says no fishing. Since there's no water in the fountain, you assume it means no fishing for compliments. Good advice. This hobo is really going to town on that oboe. Not now. I can't. I'm broke as hell. Oh, not what I wanted. There's nothing beyond the reach of science, and there's also nothing beyond the edge of the science center. The maintenance hatch is locked. Ooh, rock. You found it. The world's least remarkable rock. Reassure it. You teach the rock to love itself for who it is. There's a bench here so people can sit and stare at that rock over there. Mostly just trees out in that direction. You hear a wet burbling noise coming from an alley. Hose them down? Damn. And cautiously peer around the corner. 2 more of those weird fish-headed guys are rooting around through the trash cans. You don't think they're the same ones from before, but since they're not hugely familiar with anthropomorphic fishmen, it's hard to be sure. One of them suddenly looks up and blinks in your direction. Crap, did it see you? Fight time. 7 poison? Oh! A friendly spider? Dude, these guys are fucking cracked out of their minds. Dude, do you hear this song? Do you hear the bird part of this song going the fuck off? Flap slap. Why are the birds chirping to the beat? I don't know. I'm digging it though. Debug, end your turn without attacking. I feel like this isn't supposed to say debug. Bam! No, oh my god, this is gonna kill me probably. Holy shit! Oh! All right, we got this. It was easy encounter. Spider on our team came in clutch. You might say you've reduced those chumps to chum, but despite that being a pretty good fish pun, it would also imply the existence of much larger fishmen who would be attracted to the bait. I don't think you want that. Increases moxie by 1. Fishman throwing spear. Okay. If you were smaller, this would be a normal spear. If you were bigger, it would be a dart. At your current size, it's kind of a javelin. Dude, those birds like tweeting to the beat was kind of fire. Dude, look at these fucking bug people. This must be where the butterflies sleep and dream that they are Zongzu. A bench we're sitting on while bugs land on you. Crickets. Is it still a bird bath if it's for butterflies? Got nasty goo. Ew. The giant cricket is messing with the water in the bird bath. Does arachnophilia just add spiders to every encounter? I really like how the music changes depending on where you are. Wow! Oh god. My player character is 100% dead. Oh, they're still alive! Throw the dubious cola grenade! Are they just gonna explode on me every fucking time? Dun, dun, dun. You've successfully exterminated 40% of the giant cricket. All right, I'm turning arachnophilia off. This is barfing. Just a little barf. Kitty's got to let out a little barf. I remember thinking about this the other day and I was like, man, I feel like my cats barf a lot. But I think it's more so that I have 4 cats. All barf infrequently, but since there's 4 of them, it feels like they barf a lot. Alright, back to the crickets. Oh, I don't have it. Ah! Zot! Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh. Well, Gabby should. Oh wait, Gabby's pretty low. Woo! Why did that deal so much? Oh god, they just deal that much damage all the time. Thinking about that fight you lost and how much that sucked, and how you don't want to lose any more fights. You lost, you got hit in the neck by a giant cricket, and now you have a giant cricket in your neck. Take a moment to consider your failure. I don't think I have any active buff right now. I have 25 experience. God, all these cost so much experience. Okay, so I have 3 mysticality. I could get even more mysticality right now. And I have a weapon that's pretty good with mysticality. Yeah. And then I can put on these reporter's cufflinks. And then I can actually read that book too. Where is that book? It's the book with the little picture of a gun on it. There it is, Handgun's Tale. Advanced handgunnery. Your mind is filled with tricky handgun techniques. You should get thee to a gunnery and practice them. Commit the techniques to memory and then practice them by shooting the book to pieces with the nearest convenient handgun. Is this a... Oh, it's a magical weapon. This should make this combat encounter very easy, though. Because I should deal, like, a lot of damage. 7 damage each attack, so yeah, that's pretty damn good. Bam! Ooh, I could do this. We're good. And then this should kill. Yeah, I guess this crow grows stronger. Goldthwaite Park. I think that's all there was to do here. Do. I should have some meat now, right? I got 9 meat. Look, I can, I'll wait until I can give him 10 meat. Also, I should get, yeah, 75 meat from that. Got rid of those gross monsters in the Lepidooter Boopium or whatever. Did you know they were actually giant? I don't want to know what they were. Thanks. I like to sleep at night. Here's your official city payment. The Lepidooter Boopium? Thanks. Anything else you need done? Well, that depends. What kind of contractor are you? Landscaper. Perfect. Our carnivorous plant exhibition in the botanical gardens has gone out of control. When you say out of control, this is less a job for pruning shears and more for a baseball bat with nails in it. Well, I'll get right on that. That's just right here, right? Oh, look. A sign about those pointy rocks. November 13th, 1922. By Margaret, Ocean City Comptroller. A few of my favorite pointy rocks. Huh, looks like part of the sign has been graffitied. These are some pretty good pointy rocks, I will say. Yeah, I'm gonna go, well, I mean, I could just save up until I can pay him 100 meat. Oh, no, 50 meat. Sure, here you go. You lose 50 meat. His jaw drops. Holy cow, miss, thank you. That's just surpassing kind is what that is. Mom always said I've got a heart made of meat. Well, I can't let this generosity go unrepaid. One custom oboe motif coming up. A what now? A which what now? He furrows his brow as in concentration for a moment, then raises his oboe to his lips. He beams. Wow, that's terrific. Thanks. Oh, look. The soil in here seems especially sandy. Oh no, wait, that's just a pair of sandals somebody dropped in the planter. Makes life a beach. Oboes are one of the most expensive instruments? This footwear is made out of highly compacted sand. You like taking long walks on them. I feel like I should just upgrade these base stats like right away. I'll probably be able to get this soon though, so let's save up. All right, well now life's a beach. Look at it, leaves a little trail of sand. So stupid. Hello, Rev. The caretaker unlocked the door. You enter the botanical garden to find it overrun by dangerous looking weeds. Yikes! Plains sword leaf. There's a really sharp stalk of it that you could probably take it if you were careful. Northern palm tree. Do not punch. Don't tell me what to do. Did the coconut knock me out? Northern beer barrel cactus. No, beer removed due to prohibition. It's a control system for the botanical garden's extremely complicated watering system. Drink plants while looking at plants. Buy some tea. We'll probably need this actually, so I'll need it at some point. Whoa, those plants do not look like they belong here. Fight them. Doot 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 doot. Meow. Patooey. It's crazy how much easier these guys are. Which means I can do this. Whoa, it worked. About damn time. Ba 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 da 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 da. Joshua tree, named for its discoverer, David E. Tree. Wetlands nasty bramble, donated by a patron with no regard for the safety of the staff. Eye grass, caution, avoid prolonged eye contact. Highland bone bush, we are beginning to believe that this specimen was donated as a joke. I don't think I can get my moxie up to 5. I can only get it up to 3 here. I dealt with your botanical uprising. Plumber. Well, that's plumb convenient. Haha. Haha. I found stopped running because it requires a real specific water pressure. The pressure we get in from the municipal water supply has gotten unreliable lately. So, I need someone to go down and adjust it. I'll unlock the manhole for you. Okay, sounds easy enough. Is that the maintenance tunnel? Yeah. The gauge reads 57 gallons per minute. Okay, he didn't tell me what it needs, though. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, there we go. Did it. The note says, stop messing with these switches. The fountain does not work unless the pressure is exactly 40 gallons per minute. Oh, look, the fountain's working. I could probably fish in here now. I cannot. Oh, yeah, I can. I'll take my chances. I got 8 meat. How did that even get on the hook? Oh, God, I can just keep fishing? Something bad's gonna happen sooner or later, right? It looks like you've caught everything that was here. Oh, okay. I fixed your fountain. It's running nice and smooth now. A security guard. Sorry. Been checking important messages. Bam! I mean, since the municipal police force was... Or let's see, I'm a security guard. A security guard? That's awfully humble for a police officer. What? I mean, since the municipal police force was entirely replaced with contractors, you might as well call yourself a cop, right? All the rest of them do. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's a hobo that's been hanging out by the park fountain. I'd like you to move him along. Is he causing trouble? No, not as such. Everyone likes him, but busking in the park is against city ordinance, and rules are rules, you know. Well, alright. Oh. No. Hey, I need you to leave the park. You what? Yeah, sorry, but the caretaker says you gotta go. There's a city ordinance against busking here, he says. Funny how that only starts getting enforced after I stopped giving that bozo a cut. Of course, you and I both know only the police can actually run me off out of here. And you ain't no flatfoot. This is true. Convince him to leave. I can make it worth your while. Could you leave as a favor to me? Well, okay. You seem like a decent gal, and I guess I owe you one. I'll find somewhere else to toot on this old tube. Great, thanks. Oh, I hope I can find him again. I got the hobo to leave. Did you beat him up? What? No! Are you sure you're a cop? Haha, just kidding. Here's your official payment. I like that little jab. A statue polisher. Oh, thank God. Sure wasn't looking forward to doing that job. I think the birds must be eating leftovers from the old Snackle Cakes factory. It's horrible. Here's a rag. This is one of Joplin's less popular works. Great. Great. Requires 1 stench armor. Stench armor, stench armor. Armor, stench armor. I think I have something that gives me stench armor. And I currently have 42 experience. Let's get this. Aha! You spray the entire bottle of cologne all over yourself. You gain an effect. You could smell worse. Perfect. Wipe it clean. There we go. Now you get a good look at it. It's a statue of Corinthia Boschenbossel. 1805 is credited with putting Ocean City on the map by suggesting maybe we should build a dock or something so boats can park here. It's a statue of a Cola Wars soldier. May the forces of the Red continue to dominate and refresh forevermore. Dedicated in the 1919 by the National Cola Association. War always doesn't change. There we go. Now you can get it's a granite sculpture of an owl skeleton. This statue, hand chiseled from photo reference and enchanted to drive away mice, was gifted to Ocean City in 1902 by Hobart Buppert. Statue of a Cola War soldier. The soldier of a new generation. Here's to all those brave boys in blue who took the ultimate challenge. Dedicated in 1919 by the Ocean City VCW. The statue of Daniel Ocean. Daniel Ocean founded Ocean City in 1770, and on his deathbed in 1804, requested that visitors to this monument only view the statue from the left, and he felt that this was his better side. That's it, right? I got those nasty statues clean. Thanks for that amazing opportunity. No need to thank me. I was happy to provide an opportunity to a working stiff. Here's your official payment. Thanks. The groundkeeper smiles at you. Thanks for all the help. Goldthwaite Park looking ship-shape thanks to you. Here, take this for your trouble. Been in the lost and found for years. Whoever lost it was gonna find it. They'd have found it by now. Begin every combat shielded. Ring of repulsion. Ironically, you're really drawn to it. I definitely want that ring. Oh, I didn't have a ring yet. Perfect. Take a walk out of the park? Sure. Let's wander a bit. You're walking. Gabby strikes up a conversation. So you are new in Ocean City. Your first time at it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What thinks have you got of it? Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Yes, Gabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people, very excitement. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas. What? It has games there and a future teller. Well, that does sound like a cat wearing pajamas. I actually do want to go check that out. That sounds very fun. You're not sure if the lamppost is holding up the hobo or vice versa. Hey there, pleased to meet ya. I'm Dusty. I can see that. Yep, I meet a lot of people in my travels, so I got my name embroidered on my shirt for convenience. So, what are you up to? Oh, nothing much, just hanging around. I was gonna run a 3-card Monty down at the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? Uh-oh, double kitty time. Uh-oh, never mind. Well, there's a fellow already running a game down the way, and I prefer not to step on his toes. Just a matter of professional courtesy, you see? I see. And also because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing, and I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Any way I can help? Well, that's real kind of you. I was thinking of looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get my feet moving? Yeah, here you go. Thanks, lady. You're a real good egg. It gives you a jaunty wave and wanders off. A fortune teller's tent. Oh, fuck that. Complain about the price. You enter the dimly lit tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman sitting at a velvet draped table. He points to the sign on the wall that says tarot readings, 50 meat. Complain about the price. 50 meat is a little steep, isn't it? I could buy 7 and 63/64 gallons of gas for that much. She stares at you and points at the sign again. Tony Fiasco hat photography. As you enter, the photographer who is busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod, gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. It's more bills. There's my inbox. Hello? Oh, you ain't the jumpin' Jehoshaphat. Baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me? That face! That's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect! It's mine and you can't have it. Hey, you're funny too? Baby, I love you! You're incredible! Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on your roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby! That's exactly right! And soon I'm gonna be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world! But there's something I need first. Face. A portfolio. And you know what I need before I got a portfolio? A face. Your face, baby. Well, don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here wearing a hat, and all I gotta do is take a photograph of that hat, and then we're both gonna be rich. Rich? Rich! Me with my portfolio, and you with the 30 meat I'm gonna pay you for every picture. Huh? Well, gotta be different hats though. Gotta be a different hat every time. Can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay. How about this hat? What is that? An uncursed fedora? Perfect. I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? Broken coconut? I didn't know I had this. You can't remember where you got it. I'm definitely wearing the broken coconut. What is that, a broken coconut? Perfect. A grouchy looking guy is standing under the shade of this tiny building's eave. He glares at you silently. Games of skill. Test your everything. Talk to the... I got double kitties on my lap and it's so cute. Step right up. Step right up. Test your strength and your agility and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, miss. Care to face the challenge of a lifetime? Only 10 meat. What's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time? That's right. Care to try? No, thanks. Well, not with that attitude, you won't. What? What? I actually know how to do this right now. Eat the bucket of chum. You guzzle the bucket of chunky chum. You're being extra nice to everyone so that nobody will make fun of you for eating an entire bucket of chum. Chunky chum. Yum, yum, yum. Then I need to wear this hat. And then I need to get this skill. And now I can play this game. Okay. You aim the dart while winding up your arm for the hammer swing and squinting at the proprietor. Well, you look about 38, but pop, bang, you reek of cigarette smoke, so I'm going to say 34. Nicely done, right on the money. Here's your prize, some fancy new beach shoes. He takes a pair of clogs out from under the counter and hands them to you. Makes you walk like a crab. Crab clogs. These shoes were made at the beach out of the material that were closest to hand. Hooray. Hooray. Oh, this is good. A privatized healthcare station. Flute music is the best medicine. Heal all allies by 1 HP per round. That's not bad. I might as well buy this while I'm here. Gauze turban. Well, it's realistically only costs 20 meat. It's a long pier, but you don't want to take an even longer walk off of it. This book was published by the International Association of Flautists who are not doctors and should absolutely not be taken as actual medical advice. You read the book. It's mostly quackery, but among the toots are nestled a few notes that ring true. Maybe flute music really does have magical healing properties. There's a chart of fingerings in the back. If you can stop laughing long enough, you could study them and get better at playing the flute. Oh, this game's so good. I love this game. Oh, hey, welcome back. Here to test your skills on our second level challenge? What is it? Just take this mallet and hit this lever here hard enough to ring the bell while shooting a bullseye with an air rifle and solving this crossword puzzle. How hard's the puzzle? It's a Thursday puzzle, so it's tough, but not unmanageable. Unmanageable. Jesus Christ. Let's put this back on. Fish in a sack. This is a bag of all the terrible fish you've caught. It's pungent. You fished a desert goby. You find an empty bag near that you can use to hold any fish you manage to reel in. Nice, you caught a desert goby. Let's keep fishing. Haunted clam. This clam has seen deeper and darker things than your terrestrial perspective allows you to manage. That's scary. Open. Oh. You pry open the clam and collect the horrors it's witnessed. The world is full of vapors. Most of them are benign, but some of them are terrifying. This is the terrifying kind. Sorry about your life, clam. Pepper's got her nose pressed up right against my hand. It's very cute. A ring rendered unidentifiable by a thick layer of ocean crud. Uncrust. Snake tooth ring. When you apply poison, apply 3 extra. That's going to be godlike late game. The tooth is just a delivery mechanism. The venom is actually stored in the ring part. A whirling derfish. Hi, Pepper. Piece of scrap metal. Give your target shielded, which will cause them to ignore the next time they take damage. Wow, that's pretty good. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Nasty goo. Another fish in a sec. One wet cigarette. This is one of the only objects capable of giving you cancer and a tapeworm at the same time. You can examine it. Even if I was going to let you smoke it, it's too wet to light. Oh, God. Oh, I've caught everything here? The long pier, but you don't practice your casting technique? Oh, I got the bell. Nice shot. All right, well, I guess that's it. Wait, what did that say? If you're bored of the boardwalk, you can always walk away. Ugh. Just show me the map. Let's wander a little bit. You encounter a hobo who is sauntering down the sidewalk with a bindle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Well, hey there, miss. Aren't you Dapper Swerve? I'm Archie Wallace. Hi. How'd you know my name? Oh, we hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, word gets around. Well, that's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you come visit our camp? We'd be glad to have you. Where is it? Well, you just head down 12th Street till you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be. And then you take a, you know what. This will be simpler if I just mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. Okay. Come on by any old time. Bid him adieu. Let's head to the hobo camp. Grub. It's Howie, the hobo you met in that boxcar last night. Hey there, Howie. How's it going? Well, hey, if it isn't Dapper Swerve. Nice to meet you again. Looks like that rumor you heard about a hobo camp turned out to be on the level. Oh, sure. The old hobo code is pretty trustworthy as a general rule. You're pretty good on that harmonica, Howie. Thanks. You want to know my secret? Sure. I have only one hobby and all the time in the world to practice it. Ha! Huh? This is as cozy and inviting as it's possible for a barrel of burning garbage to be. I got warm hands. There's now zero risk of your knuckles seizing up due to the cold. Man, I need that right now. It's that oboe from the park. Well, hey there, friend. How's life treating you? Oh, I'm doing all right. Say, I never got your name. Oh, I'm Obi. Pleased to meet you. Likewise, Obi. I'm Dapper Swerve. How's the camp? Well, it's fine, but most of the fellas here got all kinds of stories about their travels, and it occurs to me that maybe I ain't done enough of that. Feeling a wanderlust? Well, now maybe I wouldn't put it quite that strong. Let's just say a wander thirst. You want to tag along with me? My weird new job investigating spooky antiques seems to involve a fair amount of travel. Well, now you're a pretty cool cat, and that does sound interesting. All right, I'm in. Are we heading out now, or do you want me to wait for you someplace? Wait for me at all. Now's as good a time as any. Hey, Gabby, mind waiting for me at Oliver's place? Okay, you have it. All right, let's hit it. Oh, now I got Obi. Obi's in my party now. That's nice. Do 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 do. How much experience do I have right now? 2. Shut-eye boxcar. Probably shouldn't mess around in here. You'll wake people up. This guy is in a state of washboard-induced ecstasy. Wow, you're really going to town on that washboard. Yeah, I love the fast staccato rhythm it makes. It is pretty good. I bet someday there'll be fancy electrical machines that do it really good. Till then, though, folks then call me Washi, by the way. Hi, Washi. I'm Dapper Swerve. Actually, I've got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. Hey, no problem here. I got the hobo bard. Everyone's here. Oh, man. There's a bunch of friends here. Hey, don't touch the royal telephone. Royal use only. This phone isn't actually connected to anything. Don't let it hear you say that. Cryptography. There's an ample condiments, but they don't feel right. But you don't feel right taking any. Due to the supply chain difficulties, the grub car is currently BYOG. Condiments are still available to camp residents. This guy's really jazzing up the place. Hi there, I'm Dapper Swerve. Howdy. They call me 52 Teeth Thompson, or just 52 for short. Is that because of the 52 white keys on a piano? Nope. Ask about his piano. Wow, it's lucky that they happened to find a piano for the camp. Oh, I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? Well, it took a few trips. Damn. Dedicated hobo. This is the hobo lady that you met at the boardwalk earlier. She gives you a smile and a thumbs up. Dusty. Hi there, Dusty, right? That's me. And your name was Dapper Swerve? Got it in one. Great. How you keeping, friend? Oh, no complaints. That would make any sense to describe. How are you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable. Even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking of getting a poker game together if I can find anyone with a full deck. Haha. See you around. It's Gus, the guy you met in the rain when you arrived at Plunkett Street. Hello, Gus. Well, hello there, Dapper Swerve. I believe it was. That's right. Always a pleasure to have another run-in with a friendly acquaintance. Nice that rain cleared up. It is nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing. So, you're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sorts of weather, huh? Yes, I do my best. Can't stop a rain cloud by crying. After all. In fact, when you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of a sort. Huh, that's real philosophical. Old Gus says, you can find the pleasure in any circumstance, then you'll never be a sufferer of misfortune. Gosh. You know, we could all learn a little something from old Gus. Good old Obi. It's a hobo lady that you haven't met yet. Hello there. Hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica. Hi, I'm Dapper Swerve. Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. You found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude. I'm fine, thank you, though. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers? The whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier. I can imagine. This hobo is wearing a handmade tinfoil crown. Hello there, you must be the Hobo King. The crown gave it away, I presume. Yeah. Well, you are absolutely correct. I am the Hobo King, though to foster a more familial air, I permit my subjects to call me Johnny. This is what happens after Exerd. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Dapper Swerve. What can I do for you, Dapper Swerve? I've got a question. Where are you from? Hoboken. Of course you are. Leave. You don't even understand the titles of these books, much less their content. A bewildering array of partially redacted nonsense. The one thing these notebooks have in common is that you do not understand any of them. Wow, you haven't seen one of these in ages. Whatever it is. The device seems to have music coming out of it. A desktop radio. A ratty old shoebox is slouching in the corner. You cannot begin to fathom what this contraption is for. A hobo is flipping through a worn book, occasionally stopping to check the strange machine next to him and pencil some notes in the margins. Hi there. Oh, hello. You must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around before. Yeah, my name's Dapper Swerve. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist you with? Why do they call you Letters? I'm an expert in microcryptography, aka hobo code. Are you familiar with it? Nope. What's that? The system of pictographic elements that can be written unobtrusively on walls or carved into fence posts, etc. They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house where the occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious guard dog, that sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. That's pretty interesting. Is there anything I can assist you with? What's the book you're reading? This is a hobo code manual. Can teach you the basics if you'd like. Sure, that sounds useful. Hobo literacy. You spend 10 minutes or so going over the basics of hobo code with letters. He teaches you some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any hobos you meet. They're honor bound to assist new learners. That's the hobo code. The hobo code. You are a level 1 student of the hobo alphabet. Oh, Salt, you're such a little crybaby. All this stuff in this room. Stuff is a little overbroad of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want me to ask me about, though. I'm always happy to be informative. I'm good. Ask letters about it. This is an old naval radio, encryptionograph from the Cola Wars. I'm trying to modify it to work with hobo code. That sounds hard. Yes, it wasn't designed to handle a pictographic writing system, that's for certain. But if I can get it to work, it should be very secure. Hey, letters, what's in this old shoebox? Old shoes, you're welcome to them. Take them. You try to pick up the box, but can barely lift it. Jeez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand-me-down boots. They've been passed from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably about 50 pounds of metal reinforcement on them by now. Wow. These boots have been reinforced without regard for ergonomics. I like these ones. You just drag your feet. Hey, letters, what's the deal with this? It's the ham radio. What's it for? Listening to stuff about ham. Gotcha. Hey, letters, what's this contraption? That's just a radio. Oh, right. What are all these books? Manuals for various types of codes and ciphers. Visionnaire, Viewfort, treatises on several variations of columnar transposition, the classic German mix-up code, and so on. Interesting. There's a few books on old pictographic languages in there, too. Fascinating stuff. Well, it's all Greek to me. Say, letters, what's with this poster? Those are some general-purpose hobo code glyphs I'm working on. There's a bunch of them that are blacked out, though? Yes, well, they're still experimental, so I decided it'd be wisest to take some precautions. Huh. You have a lot of notebooks here, letters. Yes, all my notes on the hobo code. More notes on codes and languages in general, as well as my studies on radio, telemetry, telegraphy, and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book is in there somewhere, too. Did you write all these in code? Can't make out a single word. No, that's just my handwriting. Hey, letters, what's this thing? That's a teletype machine that we salvaged when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We've patched into the local telegraph network so we can communicate with some of the other hobo communities. This is some heavy-duty equipment. Between this and the naval cipher thing... Yes, well, I'm not at liberty to discuss it in detail. You understand, but secure lines of communication are going to be quite important if Johnny's plans are going to come to fruition. Well, now I'm intrigued. Sorry, you'll have to talk to him about it yourself. Can you teach me some hobo code? Oh, yes, hobo knowledge increased. Or a dry piece of paper, but can't find any, so he scratches some glyphs into the dirt. Thanks! Shoot the breeze. Say, Obi, do you know anything about hobo code? I know a glyph or two. Well, thanks. Teach me hobo code? Alright. I'm gonna learn so much hobo code. Oh, letters gave you the lowdown on the code, huh? Sure, I can teach you a character or two. She pulls an old copy of the racing form out of her pocket and scribbles some glyphs on it. Speaking of hobo code, can you teach me any? Oh, letters teaching you the lingo, eh? Well, sure, still owe you one for dealing with that railroad bull. Now that I think of it, hunker down here and I'll show you what I know. Pulls out the battered notepad and a pencil stub. Sure thing, this one here means arpeggio. These two pointy ones are crescendo and decrescendo. This one here is a treble clef. I don't think he taught me hobo code. I think he just taught me... I don't know what I think he just taught me music. I know the word washboard and some words that kind of describe the sound a washboard makes, but they aren't real useful as actual words. Yes, according to the hobo code, I am, of course, obliged to assist, but first, let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness, and I will grant you a boon. I'll get back to you on that. Oh, did he? He wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. That information is mine alone to divulge. So will you divulge it? You are practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I cannot jeopardize operational security. All right. What was the thing I needed? A bamboozle. So I need a lot of experience. But I think this is a good place to stop for tonight. This is really good. I'm really excited to play more of this. This game, West of Loathing, is incredible. This game is also incredible so far. You know, it's not Cowboys, but still pretty good. Still pretty